I've noticed no one has thought to write a national...
Sorry to bother you, but... Yep, you guessed it. Some crime near you needs fighting.
At the end of the day, you get nothing for nothing.
Citizen.
Blooming Merlin, bringing his blooming...
Oh, gracious.
Good day, Squire. Might I interest you in a sporting challenge?
Ruffian made off with old Granny Haggardly's bloomers. Can you believe that?
What did he want them for?
Said he was giving them to his mum for her birthday.
Well, why not get her new ones?
With the price of bloomers these days, he'd have to save for a year. No excuse for thieving, mind.
I'm innocent, I swear!
I honestly thought it was my house I was looting.
I must protect my people in this strange new world.
I heard he's in there because he stole a fish.
Rumour is it's not the fish, but what he did with it that got him there.
Gee, thanks, true believer. Excelsior!
Good day, Squire. Might I interest you in a sporting challenge? Care to try your hand at jousting? If you manage to defeat my rider here, there's a reward of gold. All you need to do is aim and be prepared for the hit. Reckon you're up for the challenge? Grand! Jump onto old Nelly here to get started. Focus your aim. Well, blow me down with a feather, you did it. That's natural talent right there. Here, take this. You've earned it. As a champion, feel free to come back anytime you like. You can even go against a friend if you like. So, you've returned for some more hot joust action. Nelly is ready when you are. If you have a buddy, you can joust against each other. If not, let me know, and I'll get Winston to saddle up. Oh, sure, he'll complain, but that's what he gets for eating my yogurt.
I'm going to need help getting this new forge to work. Are you the new assistant? Well, then get to it. For this armor, I need gold, shiny gems, and some wool. Well, I hope you understand these newfangled forges. I've no idea what this electro-catty thing it needs is.
All systems engaged. Okay, let's show what we got.
Nice cutting. We'll make a smith of you yet.
Citizens with suggestions on how to improve Chronopolis can submit them to the big chasm surrounding my citadel. While it may look as though your idea is being thrown into the abyss, I actually have a very impressive and high-tech system in place for collecting this data.
I have a feeling I'm in for some strange tales today.
Thanks. That poor fellow was in dire need of shearing. Normally we don't throw wool in the forge, but apparently this takes care of everything. Impressive, eh? If it works. Nice work! Now we need to turn up the heat and combine those elements. I think that means putting some of that electro-catty, that doodad there. This forge came from that... Oh, that looks about right to me, I think. You've done this before, haven't you? Perfect. Armour fit for a king. You'll be wanting paying for all your work, eh? Well, here you go. They've made a right old pig's ear of this. And as someone who's once turned into a pig's ear, I'd know. Can you give me a hand rearranging these rocks? Whoever set this henge up got it completely wrong. I know how it's supposed to look, but I can't lift these big rocks. Can you believe they built this thing upside down? It's so obviously wrong.
I remember the first time I encountered one of these. It was back in med school. Or the Dark Dimension.
It's a Percy. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, phew. And it's the right way up now. Nice work.
At the end of the day, you get nothing for nothing. I hope we don't get any trouble.
Well, I'm flabbergasted. You learned that trick from Merlin?
Ugh, so much.
Your skills are more impressive by the minute. Want a job? You'd be surprised at the demand for rock relocation professionals. Now that's a henge. I'm glad someone around here gets it. Here, have this for your trouble. Back to admire your handiwork, eh? Can't blame you.
I am Drax the Destroyer. No one can match my skills in battle.
I can't use this? Well, nobody's perfect.
I'm not saying I could win a tourney or anything, but most Tuesdays I just want to win and bone. I'll do that for you.
Something for my next session of magical studies, perhaps?
I'm the world's fastest runner. None of you will ever beat me. Think you can beat my record? You're welcome to try. You've got to go fast to beat
Merlin, go take him down.
You'd best pick up the pace if you want to win. I suppose there's a new champion in town. Come back and show us those skills again sometime.
Such a valuable item. I must protect it at all costs.
Are you back to show off your skills? Let's see what you've got. This is well outside my skill set. I'm paid to feed horses, not fix engines. I don't suppose you know anything about fixing flying horse motorbikes, do you? No, of course you don't, because that is not a thing people do.
Make way for the Star-Spangled Man with a Plan.
It's hay! Gosh, I really should have known that one. Lances! Nice idea! Knights do like their jousting. I hope we don't get any trouble.
I might not be able to use this, but that's the whole reason.
That looks awfully dangerous. You sure you know what you're doing? Well, it's a good thing you came along. I had no idea how to tame this beast. Here, take this. You know, for helping me out and making me look and everything. Oh, and you can ride the bike whenever you want. I'm sure the owner won't mind. Just don't break it, okay? Hope we don't get any trouble.
What's this? Mayhaps an ancient relic of great importance.
At the end of the day, you get Merlin.
You there! Might thou assist me? My lady swore she would meet me atop my tower, but she is not the most capable climber. If thou wouldst assist her, I would reward thee handsomely.
Hello? Couldst thou help me? My love awaits me atop yon tower. I would climb to my love, but I fear scaling the tower due to earlier mishaps. If only some kind sorcerer could grant me courage.
I wonder how my love fares in her climb. She so reminds me of the heroes of storybooks, albeit more prone to falling. Oh. I wish I had a fair maiden willing to rescue me from a lot of trouble. I couldn't even rescue me from a boring conversation.
Anybody up for a good old witch hunt? Percival, witch hunt. John, witch hunt.
I heard while Captain America was fixing things here, Wakanda got Spider-Man. It's so unfair!
Hast thou constructed ladders before, hero? It shows. Are those platforms really the only way up? They seem unsafe. But knights these days are just all skin and bone.
My magic appears to be well suited to deal with this.
I did it! I scaled the tower! I am a hero! Oh, there's more. Oh, very well. This tower is terribly high and lacks any footholds. I'll never manage to scale it and reach my love at this rate. Trellis of ivy! How classically romantic! I just hope it is stable. Do you think that ivy is safe to climb? Let us just say I've been burned before.
Whatever it is, it's annoying. I need it to stop.
Win a tournament or anything, but knights these days are just all skin and bone. Oh, my love! I have reached thee at last! Quickly! We must away from this place before thy father finds me here!
My lady, to love thee freely will be my greatest honor. Hero, before we depart, I must repay thy kindness. I hope that this shining gold goes some way to expressing my thanks.
My treasure, remind me why we chose to rendezvous on top of the tower when our running away together requires that we descend the tower?
For my books, my love, of course. I cannot carry them all by myself.
As I told you, my moon and stars, I shan't be carrying thy books. My back is still sore from the last time.
Then let us simply remain here, my sunlit watermelon. I need nothing more than to gaze upon thee. That big sword came crashing out of the sky earlier. Anything we need to be worried about?
I can. Something for my next session of magical studies, perhaps?
Let those fellas get all the maidens.
Those vile fiends! How dare they! Ah, the timing of your return is most fortuitous. No sooner had we apprehended the fiends who seized my castle than they escaped again. Garrett always was a crafty one, though perhaps Enchantress's ability to phase through walls was the larger problem here. With the barriers between worlds dispelled, I fear the peccable pair will be in search of some place new to serve as their lair. We must hunt them down and put a stop to their treachery once again. Wonderful! Follow me! My guards inform me that they saw the two fleeing in this direction. Why the guards didn't give chase is a query I'll be positing in their upcoming performance reviews.
Citizens are warned not to approach the Kang surveillance drone.
It would appear we are on the right track. Let us lay waste to these scoundrels. Not an admirable display. Shall we move on? Brigands! Do not stand in our way! Ha! They fall as easily as King Arthur from his jousting horse. Though, don't tell him I said that. This place is quite different to England. There's nothing merry or old about it. Could those villains truly be here? Huh? Garrett! Enchantress!
Sorry, Percy. If you think I'm going back in that cell, you've got another thing coming.
I didn't think I'd get to settle my score with you so soon. But so be it. I won't go so easy on you this time.
We shall quell your villainy once and for all. Do not lose heart. We can win this.
With our powers combined, we will destroy you!
You may have beaten me once, but I won't fall so easily as this time.
Apparently, there's some shady kidnapping rackets going on down in the maintenance tunnels.
What are the weather settings today?
I don't mean to brag or anything, but Mr. Stone said hello to me that time when I passed him on the street. Or at least I think it was Miss...
Think you can handle the two of us at once? It's not too late to run, you know.
Looks like the Cybernet is playing up again.
It seems your power hasn't dwindled since last we met. But that will only make my victory sweeter.
If this part of New York was just... You can do it. I believe in you. Even if your actions aren't technically authorized by Alchemist.
Tell me that big shield disappearing from Kang's tower means this whole thing is nearly over. I keep getting parking points.
Oh, shock! Oh, shock! Oh, shock!
Curses! This isn't looking good. I hope they've at least cleaned that cell.
Like the Cybernet is playing up again. Every day's great at Alchemax.
Where's my personal holographic assistant when I need it?
You can do it, Avengers. I believe in you. Even if your actions aren't technically off.
No! It's all on you now, Enchantress.
You may have finished Garrett, but now you will answer to me!
One day, I'll have a black card of my own, and I'll...
Curse you!
If this... We are triumphant. With those two taken care of, again, perhaps now the kingdom can truly be at peace. Well, aside from this whole Chronopolis ordeal, of course. But I'm sure you're well on your way to solving that mess of a pickle, eh? My most humble thanks to you, brave warrior. Truly, your heroic deeds inspire me to be a better knight. To that end, and in gratitude for your assistance, I shall lend you my aid whenever you have need of it.
One day, I'll have a black card of my own, and I'll be able to afford whatever I want. Like a house. Or a car. Or 2 houses.
I am shamed. I must make Smashtroll partook in some hearty revelry last night, and when Smashtrolls revel, they revels hard, and occasionally ends up destroying a few people's livelihoods in the process, which may be exactly what happened last night. I must make amends to those I've wronged, but I fear that the puny humans will simply run for the hills at the first sight of Smashtroll. As always. But you have a calming presence. Will you accompany Smashtroll on his quest for redemption? I am in your debt. Come, my trail of destruction leads this way. Look, there's one of those people that Smashtroll must apologize to. Greetings, friend.
You! You're the monster what ruined my favourite pyramid. I spent hours stacking them barrels.
Well, let me make it up to you.
Oh, what are you gonna do? Magically stack those barrels into a perfect pyramid again? Pa! Pa, I say!
Maybe you can help me here.
What the... Are you doing that? What manner of witchcraft is this? You really did it! You fixed me barrel pyramid! Well, I suppose I have to forgive you now.
Hooray! Score one for Smashtroll! And his friend.
I'll never let anyone hurt you again, Barrel Pyramid.
That looks like more of Smashtroll's handiwork. Hopefully this person will be more forgiving. Hello there.
There you are! Look what you did to my cart! How am I supposed to make a living with my cart all wrecked?
I'm very sorry. I'll fix your cart right away. And by I mean we. The royal we. As in...
You think you can sort it? Be my guest. I was just going to use the pieces for kindling. Well, I'll be... She's as good as new. All right, you big green rascal, you're forgiven. Just try to stay out of trouble, eh? Now, where was I going again?
Smashtroll's friend strikes again. Now, let us continue before he remembers I also ate everything inside the cart. More humans in distress. It's all coming back to Smashtroll.
Well, if it ain't the monster what sat on me brother so hard he got stuck in the ground.
Hey, it's not so bad down here, actually.
Shush you!
Smashtroll is shamed beyond words. We must find a way to pull this fellow from his soily prison.
It's really no bother, you know.
For the last time, you're not spending the rest of your life down there. We've got bills to pay. You did it!
Suppose I'd best get back to work then.
You're bloomin' right, you'd best. Ma's new wooden legs aren't going to pay for themselves. Guess I was wrong about you, Greenface. You're not so bad after all.
It feels like a weight has been lifted off Smashtroll's Greenskyn shoulders, now that he no longer bears the scorn of these humans. For such small creatures, they make their ill tempers well known. You have my thanks, friend. I'd say this calls for celebrations! But modest celebrations, of course. Smashtroll's days of reckless rampaging revelry are behind him.
The most valuable item. I should take great care of it.
I've noticed some criminal activity not far from where you are. You know what to do.
Hey! You gotta get me out of here!
Any citizens having trouble dealing with their recent time displacement should
What's that? Mummy sent you? He explained everything in his letter. As much as I'd love to help my old bandage buddy out, I've got problems of my own here. The locals here are not big fans of monsters. I don't want to get too into it, but there's some seriously antiquated opinions at large here. What's not so antiquated is the lock on this door. Looks like they picked up a few pointers from their modern neighbors when they set this up. Help me bust it open, and then we can talk about helping Mummy with his business. Very good. Now, about getting this door open. See that guard over there? He's the one who locked me in here, so he's probably a good place to start. What's going on out there? Whatever you did, it's opened one of the locks. So, I guess you just do that for the others. Another lock opened! Yeah, keep it up! A third lock opens, inching me ever closer to sweet freedom!
I suppose even the Black Panther...
All right, that did something. What? I can't exactly see from here. Try taking a look around. Ah! Sweet freedom! Thank you, my friend! Now I am finally free to satisfy this burning hunger! I don't suppose you saw an open burger stand on your way here. Well, never mind that for now. There's much to be done to ensure that the world opens its eyes and accepts that monsters are people too! Stay tuned, friend, for things are about to get monstrous! But in a good way.
I wonder if there was...
Gwenpool's disembodied voice here! Your heroic deeds have unlocked one of my incredible Gwenpool missions! Go find it!
Well, I'm off to meet Mummy! Next stop, Hydra Empire! Ah! A monster! Tell it to someone who cares, you screeching simpleton!
Must find bad people. Scare them away. Bad people cause trouble here. Steal from villagers. Want chase thieves from village, but no can find them. I ask humans for clues, but they scream and run. They scared of wolf. But friend, not scare them. Friend, get clues. We find thieves, I scare them. Everyone happy. Friend help, friend good person. Most humans boring, but some say helpful clues.
Tell my mom I love her!
Citizens will be pleased to know that my incredible Kango Rail service...
Working the market is so boring. I want to go explore, starting with that strange cat town next door. Maybe I'll meet a fella made entirely of cats. Hey, wouldn't that be something?
Fabulous prize.
So, you've returned for some more hot joust.
The master finally agreed to let me take care of the jousting pigs. It's a great honor. Only trouble is, I'm pretty sure the lead pig, well, hates me. I can see it in her piggy little eyes.
Say, if you're not too busy, I had another job for you.
Oh, those blue-skinned ruffians have pinched another load of my fish. That's 3 times this week. If I knew where they hung out, I'd march right over there and ask them very politely to just kindly knock it off.
Tampering with the Kang surveillance.
Some travellers have not long set up camp just outside the village, over by the jousting tents. Peculiar sort. Blue skin, fishy-looking helmets. Wonder what they're here for.
Kang surveillance.
I've noticed a number of people complaining that the roads in Chronopolis are a bit of a mess. Yet, no one seems to mention all the centuries-old pyramids I brought over in one piece. Just saying.
I was only me-washing the other day when a wolf appeared, wearing clothes. Gave me quite a fright, it did. I ran away so fast I left behind my husband's breeches.
This is bad. This is really bad.
Humans run away. Wolf, friend find clues? You're a thief, bad guy, but we're fine.
What?
Travelers by tents, maybe useful. Need more clues. Friend find good clues. Blue bad guys steal fish. Friend ready? We go scare thieves straight. Steal fish bad. We make stop. I scare. Bad guys leave. Then villagers nice to wolf.
So, you've returned for some more hot joust action. Nellie is ready when you...
Rah! Rah! Steal fish bad. Rah, rah, rah.
Ah! Please, don't hurt us!
Stealing bad. Not take fish. Fish own fish. Be good or get punched.
We'll never steal again. We swear.
That's right! Even if I gotta beg for the coral polishing job back.
No care about job? Just run away already. Fish safe? Village safe? Now I hero to all humans. Maybe now humans be nice like friends. One step at a time. Friend do big favor. Friend how for help anytime. I come running.
Your king would ask for your aid. Aye, it is indeed I, the noble King Arthur Pendragon. You may have heard tell of the time I defeated the evil Black Knight. Well, not the most recent one. The one before that. Indeed. It seems recent events have overshadowed my acts of bravery. Which leaves me no other option. I must slay a dragon. Yes, that is the only sure way to demonstrate my heroism to the kingdom. Alas, your king is a little out of practice. Perhaps some training by way of a crusade through Chronopolis is in order. Would you grant me your assistance in this matter? Excellent! Then let us away! This world is full of scoundrels. What better use for them than to strengthen my metal?
Spotted a crime taking place in your area if you aren't too busy.
Anything up for a good old witch hunt? Personal witch hunt? John, witch hunt?
Hark! Enemies approach! Ah, so your approach is more of a swish-flick-slice than a slice-swish-flick. This training is most valuable. Ha! Over already? I've barely a dewdrop on my brow. It appears I'm inadvertently training what those delightful Manhattanites refer to as their glutes. Ahead of us! More fiends!
There's a suspicious man skulking around behind.
I say, how do you do that thing with your feet? Oh, wait! I think I have it! Ha! I feel stronger just by watching you. Not that that's all I was doing, I assure you. On to the next. As those delightful Wakandans say, no pain, no vibranium. Actually, that might not apply here. Or even be the correct quote.
Whose turn is it to water the plants? I did it last time.
Another gathering of villains. How about you? My sword is like an extension of my arm. Now my other arm is like another sword. To watch you in combat is a true thrill, akin to that amusing contraption known as the kangaroo. An excellent display. I believe one more encounter will be sufficient for today.
Something must have gone down in the Cave of Dragons. That disembodied voice isn't yelling at me when I walk past anymore.
You want me to shovel all that snow? That's too much, man.
Look there! Are those tiny dragons? What better way to train my steel in dragon slaying? Attack!
Oh, this always happens!
Ugh, crazy Renaissance farers. Always taking it too far.
It would seem the foul creatures have eaten the citizens. Don't worry. Your king shall save you.
What are you doing, you crazy mook?
No need to thank me. Just doing my kingly duties. Well, I dare say I feel veritably invigorated after that campaign. And what luck that we would encounter those strange miniature dragons. With this experience, I believe I am sufficiently prepared to face a full-size dragon. Assuming Merlin has finished his preparations. At any rate, my thanks for your assistance. Prithee, go tell Merlin to gather my things and prepare for an adventure!
Do you have a problem with constant Kree invasions?
The bad guys sure are keeping us busy. Can you take care of the incident near you?
This is quite the conundrum. I hear you're the one who helped to train our noble king in preparation for his dragon-slaying quest. I admire your enthusiasm, but I fear Arthur may have bitten off more than he can chew, which I doubt will be said of the dragon when it's through with him. Enter the Merlin stones, which render those who wield them invincible. I had planned to slip them into Arthur's garb before the battle, but alas, I appear to have forgotten where I stashed them. Would you help an old man search for them? Wonderful. I should really have considered how bad my memory was before I hid them all over Chronopolis, but, well, here we are. Good luck.
Not sure who's behind it this time, but there's more trouble on your doorstep. Go get him!
Ah!
Don't worry, there's no major urgency. Arthur spent... Let's see what we have here. Yes, these appear to be all of the Merlin stones. And what seem to be a couple of pieces of boiled confectionery for good measure. How very thoughtful of you. The stones feel a little weaker than before. They may not make Arthur invincible, but at the very least, he should flicker back into existence should he meet a grisly fate. And that's certainly better than nothing.
Hey, you didn't think you could be that helpful and not unlock a new Gwenpool mission, did you? Go check out that bad boy.
Arthur and I shall be departing for the Dragon's Lair shortly. I imagine it'll be quite the adventure. I can't wait.
Kang spies with his digital eye something beginning with C. It's Chronopolis. Kang surveillance drones operate in this area to ensure all citizens are living up to the expectations of our glorious leader, Kang. He's watching you. Oh.
This is my castle now. A place where I can tinker in peace. These sentries are fascinating creations. With only a few more modifications, it will become the ultimate instrument of chaos. Keep these peons busy while I work on my enhancements. A paltry effort. My sentry will not fall so easily.
That could give me a pain.
How dare you damage my toy? No, you ruined it! Maximus is... You wouldn't hit an evil old man, would you? Going down!
Should Percy have his business at the castle sorted? Suppose it makes no odds to us down here.